morning everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Have I got hair in my mouth? I do. Lovely. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Hiroshima port. We're here in Hiroshima port today. Thank you for that sneeze for the gentleman behind me. We're here in Hiroshima port today. We are leaving Hiroshima. We've spent 4 days in Hiroshima as part of our trip in January of 2020. It's been amazing, but I have been a little bit sick. So we haven't done quite as much as I wanted to do, but we still got to see quite a lot of it, which is awesome. We are catching a boat today though, really strangely. It's not often that I do this. My biggest recommendation to people when they come to Japan is actually to get trains everywhere, because the Japan Rail Pass is fantastic, and if you want any information on the Japan Rail Pass, I'll link my Japan Rail Pass video so you can go check out all the details about it. But the Japan Rail system is amazing, so getting around the country on rail is my recommended route, but I do like a boat every so often, especially a boat route that's linking two places which are usually quite hard to sort of travel between. So today we are going from here in Hiroshima to Matsuyama, which is a big city, big-ish city in Shikoku, which is the southern island of Japan, not Kyushu, which is the southern island, but the island sort of that sits underneath the Seto Island Sea, just to the south of Honshu, which is the main island. For this journey, I actually wanted to buy tickets in advance, but we found out beforehand that we could not do that. The only way for us to get tickets today was to turn up at the ferry port and actually buy them whilst we were here. Just by chance, we managed to turn up for our ferry 1.5 hours early, which is fine because I wanted to take pictures of everything. And we were told that the tickets don't go on sale for the ferry until half an hour before it will leave. So we've still got a little bit to go, which again is fine, like I said, because I'm going to take pictures of everything. I keep saying boat, it's not actually a boat that we're going to be taking, it's a super jet, so I believe it's a jet foil. So it's going to be zooming along the water, hovering just above it. I think there's it's like a bit that sticks into the water and you kind of zoom along. It should be a very smooth journey when the water is flat. If the water is kind of rocky, then it will be quite bumpy. So we will be taking a travel sickness tablet. Anyway, let me show you around the ferry terminal, and we'll get our tickets in about an hour's time. And then we'll be getting on the super jet, not the boat, the super jet. It's actually a super small terminal. There's some tickets that you can actually buy over here as well, which goes somewhere else. But we are not buying our tickets there because we're not going to any of those places, which are places like Etamina, Nomi, and Miyajima. You can actually get a boat to Miyajima from here too. This is the waiting area, with a nice view out over the inland sea. I'm guessing this is the inland sea, right? So yeah, it's been pretty lovely. We've been sitting there looking at it for a little bit. There's some tourist information on the right hand side, and if you want to buy your tickets to go to Matsuyama or Kure, you can get a boat to Kure as well. This is the place that you want to buy them at. So see, there's nobody there right now because it'll open up half an hour before, so we'll turn up half an hour before and get our tickets from there. There are toilets at either end of the station, and there is some convenience stores and some restaurants along this side. So there's this little soba place here. There is a small little bakery here. You can see some melon pan just there, right? It's pretty cute. And a few little bento places and convenience stores just right at the end over here. So that's it. It's a really, really tiny port. I don't know what I was expecting. I think the last time that we took a boat to somewhere in Japan, we got the international boat from Busan in Korea to Fukuoka in Japan. And so I guess I was expecting this whole thing to be much larger. But of course it's not. Anyway, I'm gonna pop outside. Well, I am outside. I'm gonna pop outside and we're gonna take a bit of a sort of look around some of the cool islands around here, and then go back in and wait because it's a little bit chilly because it's winter. Pretty certain that this boat is going to be the one that we're going to be taking. It's just been hanging out there for a little bit, bobbing up and down a little bit more than I'd want it to be. but it's not too bad. I think we might be able to buy tickets now. If you wanted to come down to Hiroshima Port, you can catch a couple of trams from Hiroshima City Centre. We caught the number 1, but if you're coming from Hiroshima Station, you can catch the number 5. And there's loads of tram routes that will come all the way down here. It's just the number 1 was the one who worked for us. We got our tickets right here. They cost us 5,070 yen each, so just over 10,000 yen for the both of us to go. It looks like some people are lining up now, so I think when Liam gets back from the restrooms, we'll be going to line up. The guy was very helpful when I purchased my tickets. He was willing to speak in English, but we actually did speak in Japanese. He gave me some boarding passes, so apparently these are boarding passes, so I need them when we go to get onto the boat. And he said the boarding will begin at 1:20 for a 1:30 departure. So yeah, we'll be getting on the boat in a bit. That's our boat, number 7, or jet foil. Super jet, whatever it is. Cool, number 7, super jet for Matsuyama. Let's do it. Doesn't seem like a very popular route, does it?
Just not be a popular time, to be honest.
I guess, but like, the boat is massive. Like, there's loads of seats in it, and there's like gonna be like 20 people on it.
Probably busier during the summer.
And it is Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised. Whoa, it's difficult to lift my bag on this thing.
We've
left. I think we're getting a safety announcement now. Goodbye seat. Here we go. Oh, they did have toilets in here. Oh, I didn't need to use them. Oh, and they have vending machine as well. Didn't need to use that either. Arigatou gozaimasu. Yeah! This is Matsuyama Port. Wow. It's really fancy in here. It's currently 250.
250?
Yeah, so 258. Nice. We have made it to Takayama Station. On exiting the port, Matsuyama Port, there is no train station right there. You have to actually get a bus, a shuttle bus, or a taxi to the local train station, which is here. We got this tiny little shuttle bus. It was 100 yen to take it, and you paid as you exited off the shuttle bus. We thought we had to pay before we were getting on it, so it got a little bit confusing, but the driver told us you pay as you exit. We're now waiting for the train to come in. It's just coming. It's going to take us into the center of Matsuyama from this very, very quiet town.
Cute little train. we took the bus to here,
Right.
Takayama Station,
Yeah.
on the port.
Uh-huh.
We're going to take the train all the way to here.
Yeah.
And we take the tram from here up to here.
Ah, gotcha.
I think it's either this one or this one. Actually, I think it's this one that we're going to, which is right next to our hotel.
So we're taking a tram, a train, a bus, and we took a boat or jet foil.
We started off with a tram this morning.
Uh-huh.
Then we took a boat.
Uh-huh.
Then we're taking a bus.
Uh-huh.
Now we're taking a train, and then we're going to take a tram.
One of the interesting things about this train is this is a private line, so our speakers did not work on the ticket entrance barrier over there. So we actually had to buy a ticket for this train, which I think is the first train that we've had to like buy a physical ticket. Like every other train that we've gone on, we've just used Suica or our JR pass. So it's quite interesting. It cost 420 yen, that was it. 420 yen for a one-way trip. It's not too bad. As to why they're pushing the train. It's very cute though.
航行する主駅空港ビジョンは4列車内事故防止のため走行中の席の移動はご遠慮ください。
Oh, well, this looks familiar. How random is that? It looks different. This is fancy. We made it to the hotel room after taking, what did we take? A tram here to kind of the central area of Matsuyama. It's where all the shops and restaurants are and such. And the castle's not far away from here too. I'm going to say goodbye for now, and thank you so much for coming along with our journey from Hiroshima to Matsuyama by Superjet, which was awesome, by the way. It was a super smooth journey. It didn't cost that much. Well, I don't think it cost that much. Yeah, it was a very, very quick way to do that journey. It would have taken hours and hours otherwise. You would have had to get a train all the way over to like Okayama, and then like some system down into like Shikoku, and then a train all the way around from Imabari or something like that. It would have taken ages. So yeah, it was super convenient. Not covered by the JR pass though. So if you are coming to Japan and you're using a JR pass, maybe plot a different route so you don't have to pay any extra to take that journey. But anyway, we are going to be spending a couple of days in Matsuyama, so I'll be doing some videos here. But for now, I want to say thank you so much for coming along with us, and I hope to see you back on the channel another time soon. If you have any questions about getting to Matsuyama or Hiroshima by Superjet, leave them in the comments below. But yeah, thanks again, everyone. Speak to you or see you all another time. Okay, bye.